contacted by the facility manager at Astrek's Andreev Station. Something about lost tech. I'm patching her through to you.
Hello? Ares 35? Hi, I'm Maria Cantos, the Andreev Station facility manager. Not the most pleasant of assignments, but hey, there are still worse places, right? But anyway, listen. Lately, a lot of our shipments have fallen under attack en route. I know what you're thinking, but it's not bandits. Report says it's the local wildlife, of all strange things. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to resolve this without going through my superiors. Wouldn't look too good on my record, you know? Even though it's not my fault, whatever's going on. So like I said, a lot of our shipments have fallen under attack from local wildlife. Normally, a few creatures wouldn't present much of a problem, but this is way too frequent. It's suspicious, too. They're only going after shipments that contain a new upgrade to reactor hardware. To tell the truth, we're at a bit of a loss. Do you think you might help salvage some of the tech so we can get to the bottom of this?
Great work. Let's see if we can find some more. We need more data to determine what's causing these creatures to be attracted to the Astrek tech. I'm forwarding you another set of coordinates for that lost Astrek tech. Let's get over there and salvage it. I'm picking up a large cache of Astrek tech nearby. The signal is very strong. It might be where the creatures have been hoarding it. Let's head to that Astrek tech cache. It should provide us with enough samples to figure out what's agitating the local creatures. Peculiar. I think I know what's causing the wildlife to go crazy whenever this tech passes by. The reactor components resonate in the same pattern as the creature's subharmonic vocal calls. The frequency, though, is higher. And, well, this is definitely the first time I've said something like this. In other words, the Astrek tech sounds like this creature's offspring. Let's head back to Sikantos and Andreev Station and let her know what we've discovered. At least it's nothing sinister, no?
The tech what? The frequencies sound like their offspring? Well, I guess that makes sense, in a weird kind of way.
Listen, let's keep this between us, okay? I really don't think Astrek would appreciate having to pay the Accord for claims due to creature-related injuries.
Sorry, Maria. As much as I'd love to help you out, you know we can't do that.
Yeah, I know. I figured. It wasn't a serious suggestion. Doesn't hurt to check, does it? Thanks again for taking care of this for us. Now it's up to Astrek to get this faulty piece of hardware off the line.
Well, that was an uncharacteristically pleasant way to wrap things up, wasn't it? Just some overeager parenting at work. Boss, I'm receiving a communique from someone who's calling himself a representative of some important people? I don't know. It's a bold statement, but might be worth your time if it's true. I'm pitching him through to you.
Ares 3-5. It's a pleasure. We know you're here in Dredge, but that shouldn't come as a surprise, should it? I think it's time you know everything that goes on. I'm the man who will decide whether you and those I represent enter into a long, mutually beneficial relationship. You may call me the Scout.
Boss, be very, very careful. This could be a trap. I agree that it's probably best we investigate, though.
There you are. I was afraid you might have lost your nerve. We know you can fight, but that's not enough. If you want to impress my employers, you'll have to do more. You'll have to excel. The first step in excelling is demonstrating your will and combat prowess to me. I'll be your foe and your judge. Defend yourself. I have no intention of holding back. Wonderful. Now that I see you in the flesh, I understand why we've decided to take an interest in you. It's not often we reach out to outsiders, Ares 3-5. Perform well on the tasks I have, and a world of opportunities will present itself to you. There's a group of young upstarts hanging around outside of Dredge. Their rather obnoxious behaviors having an adverse effect on my employer's interests, terrorizing civilians and the sort. We want you to eliminate them, simply put. The Accord's proven incapable of handling them. Collect those ridiculous badges they wear, and bring them back to me. It's not going to be quite that simple, though. We're going to make sure you're challenged. Keep things even. Just one piece of advice. Leave your personal feelings out of this. We don't care about your reasons. We care about what will benefit us. We care about strength and profit. Nothing else matters.
I'm not sure how I feel about this, boss. I know those guys are hurting civilians, but it seems kind of harsh.
Count 'em up. Using afterburners! Need some healing.
those upstarts yet?
Find you. Checking out soon.
Well done, Ares 3-5. Well done. Those fools were a blight on our fair city. Their deaths will send a clear message to any other thugs in the area. Return to me with the badges. Let's wrap up our business and get on with our respective affairs.
Yeah!
He's looked at like you're...
likes to be kept waiting. Let me see those badges. Yes, good. We'll find a good use for them. The blood on this flimsy metal will do all the talking for us. I wouldn't say you've earned an ally today, Ares 3-5, but I would say you haven't earned an enemy. We'll be watching you. Remember, we don't care about your reasons. Strength and profit are what matter.
Let's get out of here. That guy gives me the creeps, and I'm not even there with you. This whole situation puts a terrible taste in my mouth. This tank and our bad news, no matter if they're allies or not.
Thank God there's an Ares team nearby. I need your immediate assistance. You're near the Andreev facility, right? My people are being overrun. Help them, please! safe. I can't believe they made it. It's just as we thought. Those creatures were attracted to a pheromone that had been sprayed nearby. That didn't just happen by chance. Those creeps from Omnidynam must have done this. They're worried we're making headway on our research. Well, two can play at this game. I want you to take those EMP detonators and place it on 5 of their meteorological stations. That'll teach them to mess with Astrek. Excellent. Find a few more just like that. They should be feeling the burn soon. Be honest, 3-5. Doesn't that feel good deep down inside? It's great to be alive! Okay, so let's get back to my research project. It's nearly complete. I just need some fire glands from the local mutated wildlife. Contact with creatures from Devil's Tusk has imbued some of the Dune creatures with a fiery personality, so to speak. I think I spotted some mutated creatures. Kill them and harvest their fire glands. Perfect. Farm a handful more and you can call it a day.
Reloading!
Outstanding. Those will do nicely. I'll begin synthesizing them immediately. You should stop by Andreev and see me soon. I should have a new toy for you to try shortly. These glands are easier to work with than I expected. here is some of Astrek's finest elemental ordnance, organically derived for all your incendiary needs. I gave you just a little, as I was quite amazed at the yield from a relatively small sample size. If it does what I think it will, this could save Astrek a lot of money. Take this experimental batch and test it out on the target drone over there. Let's see if it works as intended. Very nice! Light a few more up for good measure. Outstanding! Alvarez, you've done it again! Well, I suppose you deserve some credit as well. Good job, 3-5. What can I say? I couldn't be more proud. We overcame Omnidyne's best efforts to defeat us and still succeeded with the research. I hope we slaughter them in the marketplace.
Boss, I'm receiving a transmission from outside of Dredge. A civilian. It's garbled. He sounds completely terrified, whoever he is. I'm forwarding you the coordinates now. Let's head to his position and see what's going on. you the coordinates now. Let's head to his position and see what's going on.
Protect me, please!
Pick out those thugs, boss.
Here! Ares 3-5! Over here!
You will pay for this. We'll find you.
We've got to keep this man safe.
How you want that?
Oh, thank you. There's no way I would have survived. Please, you've got to put an end to this. I know where these Tank and One Piece camp is. I can show you where it is. But I'm not going back there, okay? We can stop this blood sport right here, right now. You have to help us.
Boss, we owe it to this man to see this through. Bridge is already unstable enough without this kind of thing going on.
I'll stay connected to you via Synth, but I'm not stepping foot back in that camp. It's too horrible. It's just a little bit ahead now. Keep your eyes sharp. just a little bit ahead now. Keep your eyes sharp. Why? Why would they do this to us? It's sick. Trying to impress the Tanyan through some twisted game? How can they live with themselves?
These poor men. How many others have suffered the same fate?
You're there! You made it. This is where they kept us. Chained us up. Treated us like animals. Worse. They let the others loose and chase them down. Just like me. We have to take care of this situation once and for all. Please, for all of our sakes, get rid of these monsters. I can't watch. Just get it over with. I wish I could say this makes me feel better. Seeing them dead. But I guess that's what makes us different from them, huh? Thank you. And all those who didn't survive, we've done them a favor as well.
Thank goodness we were able to put a stop to that horrific game. The Edge is undoubtedly safer for it.
Ares 3-5, this is Anton Hall from Astrek. I could use someone versed in various weapon systems to test some of our grenade mods. You interested?
Sounds like it could be fun. Sign us up.
Good to hear. Come see me so I can outfit you accordingly. Then we can commence field testing. I'm giving you 2 grenade mods. One is called Earth, and the other is Fire.
No wind or water?
We do have a chemical we call wind, but no water. Good thing though, since water is proven to be quite deadly to battleframe pilots. First, let's test Earth at this location. This one is infused with a polarized calcium salt mixture that isolates and hardens nerves on impact. Your targets will slow to a crawl. We believe its primary application will be non-lethal, but for now, you'll be applying it in a lethal capacity to some of the nastier creatures of Sertao.
Okay, Mr. Hall. We are near our target.
The grenade should be your active call-down. Engage targets with grenades, then finish them with your gun.
Well, it's certainly slowing them down, but they also seem to be able to take more punishment.
Fascinating. You keep trying it out.
They're getting very angry.
To be expected. You are flinging explosives at them. Just a few more should suffice. I recommend we consider using this as a sort of defensive combat stim. The decline in motor reflexes is offset by increased hardiness. This will be rather useful when creating a bulwark. Speaking of combat stims, I have a request to make while you're out there. Some of our experimental test creatures escaped and need to be put down before they complicate matters. We gave them several doses of a chemical we call wind. It drastically enhances motor function and speed. If they were to reproduce with the general population, I have no idea what might happen. Make sure that doesn't occur.
Alright, I see movement ahead, boss. The signals are moving very quickly. Hope your aim is on point today. They really do move like the wind.
Well, I suppose it's good to know the chemical works. Keep at it, though.
Alright, I see movement ahead, boss. The signals are moving very quickly. Hope your aim is on point today. They really do move like the wind.
Well, I suppose it's good to know the chemical works. Keep at it, though. Just tracking a few more signals. We can't afford any of them to escape. Good work. We noticed obviously enhanced motor function, but also increased aggression. Something to address before we move on to human subjects. Speaking of which, I just got a report of a group of thugs stealing some of our prototype stocks. One of their party applied both the earth and wind chemicals to his own body, lost his mind, and killed his crew. He is incredibly dangerous and needs to be stopped. This will be a great opportunity to test out the fire mod. It's a double-action detonator. First, it disperses a thin, flammable compound, and then immediately sets it alight. Try it on this marauder.
There he is. He looks unwell.
I'm gonna eat your eyeball like cherry. I'm gonna decorate my gun with your jawbone. Yeah!
Fire grenade is your active call-down. Light him up, 3-5.
Something smells like burning.
It's an understatement. Mr. Hall, postpone human testing of your products.
I tend to agree. Although, I will note that immolation is an effective counter to chemically enhanced warriors. You still have those original items. Return them to me, and I will prep your payment. Thank you, Ares 3-5. You helped me collect some valuable data, and also quelled some serious problems. Astrek appreciates capable pilots such as yourself.